Okay, so first off, what's your full name?
Karen Maureen Clifford. I go by Mo.
By Mo.
Hmm.
Okay, so what is your background, or what type of jobs have you had, or what's your career?
Jobs. Well, I'm a retired teacher. 15 years I taught middle school science and music technology.
And you happen to like boxing, or you took
Oh,
boxing?
I've been doing Taekwondo since I was 21, and I got a third degree black belt in Taekwondo, and then I started all over again, got another black belt, and then fought for Texas, but I needed an edge over other athletes, so I started boxing
Right.
at Tony Ayala Senior's gym, Sausalito Street Gym in San Antonio, Texas. So I started cross training boxing, and that was in 1995, and I've been boxing since. It's the best all around workout you could get. And being a teacher, at the end of the day, there's really something about going to the gym and just really having nothing else on your mind except concentrating on your form, your footwork, it's not just about hitting a bag
Definitely not.
at all, you know.
And how do you see it? Do you think it's just as influential for females as it is for males?
Yeah, and it gives you a sense of empowerment, and it makes you feel better. It just makes you, feel strong and accomplished.
Boost your
To
self-confidence.
know that you can, I can hit this as hard as I want, and it just feels good to hit something sometimes,
Right.
in a constructive way.
Have you worked with kids in the boxing as well?
I would help at the Taekwondo, but
Right.
with boxing, I'm the student.
True. Okay.
And so I'm still, even after all these years, still working on footwork, still working on movement and, where your hands are and where your head is.
Very
And
technical.
it's extremely technical, and people don't realize that. And it always ends with the ab work, and, that's the killer. And you just feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did that. And you just feel great. And I go in the morning, it gets me up in the morning. And it makes me go, and it makes me do something. And then I'm done for the day. I feel good about my workout. I feel energized.
Well, let me ask you something. Since you're on that topic right now, we just worked out twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Two days in a row.
Mm-hmm.
You just met me. How do you feel about my training? Or
It's
how does
very
it compare?
diverse, which I don't like doing the same thing all the time.
Right.
Now, I get 1-2s. You're going to always, do some of the same things.
Mm.
But you mix it up in there, and that's what matters. It's not like I've been to places, not boxing, but been to places where it's the same workout all the time, and it's not helpful. You
dull.
really need to mix it up. And then I like not knowing, okay, what are we going to do? Okay, well, what
Right.
comes next? And then you see sometimes I'm not even waiting for the in-between, like the rest period. I'm ready to go.
Keep it moving.
Because I'm, okay, what's next? Oh, okay, let's do that one. Oh, what's next? But
Right.
that's how I am. But I like how you mix things up, and you kind of go with what you see my potential is. And if I can't do something, you're like really quick to say, okay, well, I got something, a better way that you can do that.
So, as a person that has professional training background as well, do you think I matched up to your previous trainers?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't just, okay, well, I'm going to hold my mitts and you hit.
Mhm.
If I didn't hit right, you still, even though we're on the clock with the timer, the countdown timer, you still stop to say, okay, if I'm here, you need to move this way. So you were still adjusting things that I did wrong, and then you
Right.
slow it down, because if I'm doing it fast and wrong, that doesn't help me. You were like, okay, let's slow it down and work on the technique, and then okay, let's speed it up again. So it's finding those spots that I need help, or reminding me, oh, remember, keep your hands up, or remember, I'm coming at this angle, you need to move in this direction. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. So you're constantly correcting when you can.
So you're representing right now the Texas? Is that the
This
boxing
is
gym that?
Black Stallion Boxing Plus in San Antonio, Texas, and
That's where you mainly train?
Daniel is one of the trainers there, and the owner is Tony Adeniran, and they've been there for a while. So I go there. It's semi-private boxing, so there's no more than 4 of us at a time.
Okay, cool.
In the ring.
Well, I want to say thank you for your time and happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. The big 6-0.
Yeah, it was a pleasure working with you. Honestly.
Thank you.
You know, I like working with people that are very, how do you say, friendly. Especially when you kind of already have an idea of how to throw the punches, and it just makes things go a lot.
And I love boxing. I think it's a great thing for kids to be able to do. At the end of the day, to have a sense of release after all the stresses of the day, and it's just really nice, and to relax. It really relaxes me, all that hard work. And so it was very nice to meet you. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I appreciate your time.
Okay, thank you.